And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA. Set that action right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, the backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the small forward. Hey, Stan, what's it like to coach these two teams with all the veterans on each roster?
Well, Kevin, it makes your job a lot easier as a coach. Young players sometimes are just learning what it takes to win. They can get caught up in a lot of distractions. These veteran teams can shut out the noise. They know what it takes, and they're going to focus on what they need to do to get a win.
It's stolen by Green, and Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Pass to Brown. Murray kicks to Gordon. Now Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Here's Podziemski. Curry, a screen on Brown. Here's Podziemski. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson outside. Gordon finds Brown. Now, here's Jokic, guarded by Green. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 5 points so far.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Murray against Curry. Murray left side. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now, Jokic, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Johnson, a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Gordon against Butler. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Jokic with the steal. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
Murray sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Gordon, out to the right wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Moody with it. Scoreless thus far. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. And here is Butler, 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3.
Well, this is where Gordon is so valuable. He can match up against pretty much anyone defensively.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They set the pick. Here's Butler, down low. Jokic with the steal. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jokic has got 8.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so here is Golden State. They trail by 11. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 5.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Jokic with this screen on Butler. Shot clock at 6. And Jokic slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Podziemski. No scoring in this one. Butler on the wing. Defended by Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slipping.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
That free throw, no good. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
And he sinks the second. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Jamal Murray. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Takes the 3. Rebound by Johnson. The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray outside. Johnson outside. From past the arc. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Right side, Green. Pass to Curry. Over Murray. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Curry's got his second basket of the night. Now Murray. And here's Jokic. Round kicks to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic with the bucket.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. On the Nuggets with some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Murray. Hardaway is subbed in for Christian Brown. Outside, Kuminga. They kick out to Hield. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Post with it, guarded by Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Outside, Kuminga. Offline with his 3. Watson with it. Now Green defending. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Johnson. Back to Valanciunas. Denver needs to get off his shot. Hardaway, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Hield. Into the lane. Shoots over Brown. No good off the back of the rim. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Nuggets. 8-point game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, "Winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that." Back over to you, Kevin.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Yep, it counts. The Nuggets leading by 9. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Hardaway. Lock at 6. Brown outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now here's Hield to the middle. Trying to find post. Gets it to him.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hield from outside. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hield with it to the paint. Green finds Hield. A three-pointer, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Quentin Post. Then it's Butler. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Hield in at the point. Now here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Here's Kuminga after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Post finds Hield. Good on the triple. Hield's got 6.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Pass to Watson from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Hield outside, fires the 3, and the Warriors another 3.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. Hardaway sets a screen for Murray. Over Hield. Murray, no good.
You can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Murray. Back to Valanciunas. What's in the screen? Here's Brown. Had a hand on it. 4-on-3 break. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Murray. It's to Hardaway to end the cold streak. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Here's Butler. Hield outside. Butler a screen on Murray. Hield can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 4. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Deep 2 from Murray. Here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Post.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Jokic has checked in for Denver. Johnson comes in for Peyton Watson. Warriors on D. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Back to Jokic, inside, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Hield. Denver getting their last shot to go. High, arcing shot, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Free throw good by Curry. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And the basket by Johnson.
Well, if there's a better passing big man than Jokic, I want to know who it is.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry for the three. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray against Curry. Murray outside. The kick out to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Now Butler, following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Jokic against Butler. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pass to Brown. To the left wing. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Down low. Here's Brown. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Butler against Gordon. Butler feeling out of it. That shot missing.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
It's stolen by Green. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Podziemski. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Now Jokic defended by Butler. In the corner, Murray with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 5.
Well, when you can stretch the D all the way from sideline to sideline, Jamal Murray just so tough to guard.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Denver. Moody with it. Johnson's there. Pass to Podziemski. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Curry against Gordon. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And here is Hardaway. Back to Gordon. Pass to Hardaway. Jokic high post. Over Green. Jokic takes it in, takes the bump, and puts it through.
Such good concentration from Jokic in traffic.
And here is Curry. 11 points in the game. To the paint. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Draymond Green.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Gordon. To the wing on the left. Jokic kicks to Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Moody. That shot misses. Good D by Johnson. The Nuggets now in offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Now the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Brown. And Stan, he has rewarded their faith. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning.
Podziemski, and the three ball is good. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Johnson sets the screen for Gordon. Back to Hardaway. The three. And again, it's Denver.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here's Green. 8 points for him. Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time, inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Brown, the pass to Hardaway. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. From the high post, out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Jackson Davis is checked in for Quentin Post. And Denver with a change here, too. Pickett's checked in. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Green. From outside the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 16 seconds left here in the second. Here's Pickett, defended by Moody. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And that's bringing up the shot. For the participants.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Denver leading by 8. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Brown with it, defended by Moody. A nice shot by Brown.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Guys, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Shot clock at 3. Gordon outside. They get it again. Johnson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Butler, a screen on Murray. But Curry can't get it to go. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here's Johnson. Defended by Moody. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Green slams it in.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Now here's Gordon. Back to Brown. Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. A 3-ball. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Podziemski. Covered by Brown. Here's Moody. And he slams it down right on top of Cameron Johnson.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Curry against Murray. In the corner, it's Brown. Pass to Gordon. Back to Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Curry. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Murray kicks to Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Curry dishes to Butler. Green with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Green. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Launches it. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson, that's for 2. Here's Jokic. Jokic fighting through contact.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Green with a screen on Murray. No one near Curry.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Podziemski with it. Covered by Brown. Outside Curry. Curry nails the triple.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Jokic against Green. Pass to Podziemski. Bounce pass, Butler. Curry looking it over. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From outside, off the mark. Denver leading by 6. Brown the pass to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
A nice shot by Brown.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now, here's Butler. 7 points in the game. And that one drops for him. He's got 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Johnson outside. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Curry passes to Moody. Now Podziemski. Outside Curry. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. To the left side wing. Brown wide open. Again, the Nuggets score. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. Jokic against Green. Green with a screen on Gordon. Back to Green. Jacks up a 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. He's defended by Podziemski. Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Curry kicks to Butler. The body control from Butler. Wow.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Jokic finds Murray. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Curry. And it's Gordon missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Green. Moody the pass to Butler. Now Podziemski. Drops in the tray. Podziemski's got 6 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Murray sets a screen for Gordon. Outside for Murray. Jokic with a screen on Curry. And Murray, here we go. Johnson outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Big group substitution here for Denver. Holmes checked in. Baden Watson comes in for Johnson. Hardaway's checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Brown in for Murray. Here's Santos. Golden State moving it around. 6 to shoot. Jackson Davis with the bounce pass. Hield can't hit. Denver leading by 13. Now Brown. Pass to Watson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jokic inside. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 14 points for him.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Hield with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Brown outside. Out to the right wing. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to post. Right side, Kuminga. Hield outside. Shoots over Brown. Again, Hield missing. Denver leading by 16. Watson kicks to Brown. Puts it up from 12, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Now, here's Kuminga. Hield outside. Pass to post. Jokic with the steal. Hardaway dishes to Watson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Santos. Still yet to score. Hield with it. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Quentin Post. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hield in at the 1. Now Hardaway after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Murray surveying the D. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle, here's Butler. Jimmy Butler finds a way through inside.
There's the competitiveness of Butler. I think he's even better against great defense.
Hield against Murray. Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. Releases. Can't nail the jumper.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Pass to Butler. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. to the paint. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
This defense has had its hands full with Hardaway tonight. They just can't keep him in check.
Now post, guarded by Valanciunas. Healed against Murray. And taken away by Brown. Murray down low, covered by Hield. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. That one misses for Murray. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
And Jokic slams it in.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Brown against Hield. Pass to Curry. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Murray against Curry. Now, here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Post.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Butler, a screen on Murray. And a deep three from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic for the three. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. And here's Jokic. Post covering. And here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Hardaway for three. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Over Watson. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a big part of what makes Jimmy so good. He makes you guard him everywhere on the floor.
And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Hield outside. Murray against Curry. From the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic is the Nuggets leading by 15. Here's Watson. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. Kuminga against Hardaway. Now Hield. Pass to Post. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Murray. And Stephen Curry gets the three. Curry's got 23.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 12. Kuminga with a wide open look. And the Warriors, another three.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams
still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And here's Jokic, following Jonathan Kuminga's three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Kuminga. Here's Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Such a physical player. Butler takes the contact on the way up.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Moses Moody comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Denver also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. Johnson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Johnson outside. Butler against Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Butler. Gordon, the pass to Brown. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Kerr. Another shot. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
Curry against Jokic. Green with a screen for Curry. No good from outside. The Nuggets leading by 9. Jokic draws the double. In the corner, it's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Here's Podziemski. It's Curry outside. Steph Curry with the answer.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Here's Brown. He's defended by Podziemski. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
2 shots. Shoot 2.
Throw good, Murray.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
And so Murray nails both of them. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 11-point game. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Count that bucket. Curry's got 28.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Johnson outside. Lob pass to Gordon. Jokic, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Butler kicks to Curry. Gordon with the rebound. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now Murray, and there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Now, here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet away.
I mean, that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
Rebounded by Brown. Denver leading by 9. Here is Gordon.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
14 foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now Jokic.
Warriors foul. Draymond Green. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
And Jokic stops them both. Golden State running out of time. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Brown. He's defended by Pajemski. Knocks down the 3.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Murray from 15 feet away. It's good.
Well, Murray can create space off the dribble, and he doesn't hesitate with that pull-up.
3. Good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Denver leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Nuggets.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Murray against Curry. Johnson outside for 3. It's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it. Knocks down the 3. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. 17 points was their biggest margin. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this week. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, talk about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nicola, a great game for you tonight. Are nights like tonight even more enjoyable when you put up huge numbers individually?
I'm going to take a W, to be honest. I mean, that's what we all play for the wins, fans coming for the wins. And we came out and played really good basketball tonight, and hopefully we're going to continue.
Always such a team player. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.